Everybody into this video, I'll be monitoring my latest solo victory cash cut. Grab this chest. Got a nice burst out of that. So I go in the battle bus and then I grab that chest. And I got a pretty nice SMG and some minis and some medkits. And I had to go AFK here to fix my graphic settings, so okay, so it was moving around 4 minutes and 30 seconds. Okay, so here we go. I get out of the bus and I get this code. And then I hit the cactuses and farm some rocks for some materials. I'll go into this little house and I farm that ammo crate. I get all the barrels that it's inside. I get some decent metal from that too, so that's an upside. And I proceed to farm everything in that place. And I go farm the tree and the metal scraps everywhere, which give you a lot of mats. A lot of metal. I go over here and build around the launch pad, so if I really do need to escape from somebody, I can block it from getting broken by the player. I start moving forward so I can get some mats, some rock, some brick, and wood. Go over here to the launch pad so I can rotate, and I go to this little head over here to get max brick and to loot up. After I get max brick, I proceed to rotate the red line rig. Once I rotated the red line, I proceeded to loot the entire place. There is a player over here, as you can see. But I didn't know that kid could have came up from my blind side and could have killed me. I'm glad he was just in there looting and minding his own business. After I was done looting red line rig, I rotated to the bunker to see if I can get better loot. Took this nitro cannon thingy, and then I rotated the bunker, and I noticed that it was fully blocked, so I destroyed everything in there, so the person that owned those builds couldn't edit back in there. After I was done breaking everything, I proceeded to loot the entire bunker to see if there's any leftover loot. I was done looting bunker, I started rotating. I easily ran into this kid too. Luckily, I was going the opposite direction. We might crash into each other here, but thankfully we didn't, and he turned around here. Now, there was a kid right here, but I didn't know that at the time. I'm sure he saw me and backed off. So then I proceeded to go up the island and try to take it. And at the time, there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 people around me at the time. But I was sure that they were going to fight each other, so I knew I was safe in the bunker. until this kid came up. He ran, so I was good to take the island once again. I don't think there was any shotgun in there that I could have used. But if there was a shotgun, I clearly missed it. But yeah, there's no shotgun there, which was what I needed. But there was none there. So after I looted the loot island, I decided to farm some mats so I can get up to max wood again. And I camped the island because I was safe up there and nobody came up there. I heard a kid land up here, so I went to go check where he was. And once I came over there, he immediately hit the launch pad and he ran off. What the crap? So the zone finally closed, and I saw this kid over here trying to rotate. So I tried to break him down, but that didn't work with the machine pistols. So I knew how to rotate, but I was trying to spray him to knock him down to get a free kill, but that wouldn't work. So I came over here, and I hid in the bush for a bit until like the last 10 seconds to rotate. And yeah. Once the storm started coming in, I thought to myself that I should probably take the launch pad right now, so I don't have to struggle that much to box up and fight everybody that's already in zone. But I came over here to hear where the noise was coming from, and I didn't see anybody. So I came over here, I hid in the bush again, waited for Storm to hit the island so I can rotate out. So I came back in the bush and I hid until Storm came, and then I hit the launch pad. Then I try to rotate dead side so there wouldn't be as much people. As you can see, there's only there's only two people rotating dead side. So I went over here so I can go right here and box up. And that kid shot at me like 2 seconds before I landed. So I started cranking up to make a tower so I can get good peeks and stuff. And yeah, it was good on dead side, but then the zone pulled all the way out, so I decided to use my witch's room and rotate out. I go and farm this tree because I used some wood. Went over here to try to hide because I didn't think anybody would ever see me here. But later I realized that was a big mistake. So hiding in plain sight was not one of my brightest ideas, but I still ended up fine, and somewhere fully armor myself. I'll only let the floor open. So then I started healing. And the kid that's pushing me right now is gonna get lasered by the kid that lasered me. And then they're gonna start fighting, and then at the end, I'll find a way to rotate. I'll start breaking this because I know I'm gonna have to break it anyways, and I didn't want to struggle to break out of it when Storm came, so I decided to get it weak a little bit, so when the time was right, I could finally break it and rotate out. I have 116 builds, and we're on the 7th storm with 5 seconds left until the storm came in. I have 50 shield and 100 health with 116 builds. Yeah, delete that. So I checked the storm and I realized it was right there on my armored wall, so I decided to break that. And then I looked for openings so I can try escape a little bit. And I took a little storm damage because I ran into the armored wall. So yeah. There's plenty of kids on my side right here. Right here is like dead side, so that'd be great. And once again, I made a stupid mistake by hiding in the open. Which I don't know why I did that twice, but that's how my mind worked, I guess. Sadly, I had to pop another med kit, and I was only down to my last one. It's a little glitch right here. I don't know why. It says 3, but it's actually 1 right now. And I rotated in, and I got a little cheap shot on this guy. So I decided to try to pressure him a little bit, and he's like really low. So I decided to push him, but I decided to push him, but he likes to run a lot, so and hide. I didn't know where he was. So I decided to take a few things so he doesn't edit back, and start editing that. And I think I saw him at the bottom here. And then he ran. So I was there all by myself. And then I got marked by medallion, so that was really good. So then I just started to rotate. And I got a good rotate because nobody really shot at me while I was in the air. I decided to box up on the ground right here. And I only had 53 builds left, so I had to use them wisely. So I was in the open once again, which was stupid. And I missed my first shot on this guy, but I hit my second one. And I decided to pressure him, and I cracked him. I was going to see if I could try to get a kill on him right here. And that didn't really work out too good. Because I knew I was going to get sprayed eventually. And this guy hit me with the shotgun, cracked me, left me at 76 HP. So I'm at 56 right now because I took a little storm. And I boxed up to pop a med kit. My last med kit, this is glitch. After that one, it's going to be 0. And then I pop my minis. So at the time, I now have 0 builds and 0 mats. So I knew I needed a refresh, but I didn't know where I could get one. So I decided to spray in this guy's box, and I got a free kill here. And then I start rotating the circle. And I knew I had to hurry, so I used my witch's broom. And I landed, and I quickly boxed up here. And I popped another mini. I reloaded my SMG, and I looked for some other kills. I got a little shot on that guy, and I started rotating in. And that kid made a peek there and shot me really hard, so he left me at 18 HP. And now I have 10 builds here. He tries to break me down. Now I'm down to my last build. I get this guy right here, surprisingly. And one big mistake was that I left the top open and that kid jumped down on me. It was his POV of killing me right here.
So he is high right now. And he pops forward, he fizz. And then he starts rotating the circle. He sees me kill somebody and jumps down to get a free refresh on me. And that's how I died.